5 simple habits to help seniors sleep better. Hey there, friends, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, I'm so glad you've joined us today. We're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, helping seniors sleep better. I was talking to my mom the other day. She's 74, still tending her roses like a pro, but she mentioned how her sleep's been hit or miss lately. It got me thinking about how many folks out there, maybe you or someone you love, are struggling to get those restful nights we all crave. Sleep is the foundation of a vibrant life, especially as we age, and I'm excited to share 5 simple habits that can make a world of difference. These are practical, no-fuss tips you can start tonight. So, grab a comfy seat, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's discover how to bring back those peaceful nights together. Habit 1. Create a soothing bedtime routine. Let's kick things off with habit number 1, creating a soothing bedtime routine. Picture this: it's 8:30 p.m., the house is quiet, and you're easing into a little ritual that tells your body it's time to rest. This habit is like a warm hug for your soul, especially for seniors whose sleep can feel elusive as the years go by. I'll never forget my grandma's evening routine. She'd settle into her favorite armchair, a steaming mug of chamomile tea on the side table, humming an old hymn as she flipped through a worn copy of Little Women. As a kid, I'd try to interrupt with my endless questions, but she'd just smile and shush me, her eyes twinkling. Looking back, I realized she wasn't just relaxing, she was setting the stage for sleep. Even in her 80s, she'd wake up refreshed, ready to tackle her garden or bake her famous apple pie. That routine was her secret weapon, and it's one we can all borrow. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. Add in life's distractions, worries, aches, or even a noisy neighbor, and falling asleep can feel like climbing a mountain. A bedtime routine is like a gentle guide, helping your brain shift from the hustle of the day to the calm of night. It's not just practical, it's a chance to pamper yourself, which we all deserve, don't we? So how do you build one? Start 30 to 60 minutes before your ideal bedtime, say 9 or 10 p.m. first. Dim the lights in your home. It mimics the natural sunset, cueing your brain to ramp up melatonin production. You can use soft lamps or even candles if you're feeling fancy. Just be safe. My mom got a dimmable bedside lamp, and she says it's like creating her own little sunset every night. Next, pick an activity that feels calming. Reading is a top choice, but skip the heart-pounding thrillers or doom-scrolling news. Go for something light, a cozy novel, a collection of short stories, or even a home decor magazine. My uncle's been reading old copies of National Geographic, and he says it's like traveling without leaving his recliner. If reading's not your thing, try music. Create a playlist of soothing tunes, classical, gentle jazz, or old standards like Frank Sinatra or Billie Holiday. My cousin made a wind-down mix with Ella Fitzgerald, and she says it's like a lullaby for her soul. A warm drink can elevate the experience. Chamomile tea is a classic for a reason. It contains apigenin, a compound that promotes relaxation. Warm milk is another gem. Its tryptophan can help you drift off, and it's nostalgic for many. My dad loves a small mug of warm almond milk with a pinch of cinnamon. He says it's like a hug in a cup. Just avoid caffeine or sugary drinks. They are like inviting a marching band to your bedtime. For those who like to move, light stretching or deep breathing can work wonders. I taught my mom a simple 5-minute routine. Sit on the edge of her bed, roll her shoulders 10 times, stretch her arms overhead, and take 10 slow breaths. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. She says it's like letting the day's tension evaporate. If you have a bathtub, a warm soak 30 minutes before bed is pure bliss. The warmth relaxes your muscles, and as your body cools afterward, it triggers sleep. Research shows this temperature drop can cut the time it takes to fall asleep by up to 10 minutes. Consistency is the heart of this habit. Do your routine at the same time every night, even on weekends. It's like training your body to expect sleep. After a couple of weeks, you'll feel that drowsy pull right on cue. And here's a must: keep screens out of the picture. The blue light from phones, tablets, or TV suppresses melatonin, tricking your brain into thinking it's daytime. If you need to check your phone, wear blue light blocking glasses, or use night mode. But honestly, go old school and keep devices out of reach. Let's make this fun with a challenge. Pick one element, maybe a cup of tea, a short stretch, or 5 pages of a book, and commit to it every night for a week. Write down how you feel each morning. My mom tried this with her chamomile tea and stretching, and by day 5, she was falling asleep faster than she had in years. It's like giving your body a gentle nudge toward dreamland, and it feels so good. Habit 2. Optimize your sleep environment. Now, let's move to habit number 2, turning your bedroom into a sleep sanctuary. Your bedroom is like the stage for your sleep performance. If the set's cluttered or noisy, the show's going to flop. For seniors, a space that's cool, dark, and quiet can mean the difference between restless nights and deep, refreshing sleep. I learned this lesson when I helped my uncle overhaul his bedroom. He's 77, a retired carpenter with a heart as big as his toolbox, but his sleep was a mess. His room was like a time capsule of bad sleep habits, a loud ticking clock, a TV blaring infomercials, and a mattress so old it probably remembered the moon landing. He'd wake up aching, grumbling that he felt like he'd been run over. So, we rolled up our sleeves and got to work. Spoiler alert, he's sleeping like a king now. And he's even started bragging about his fancy bedroom to his fishing buddies. Let's start with the star of the show, your bed. A quality mattress and pillows are non-negotiable. If your mattress is over 8 years old, or you wake up with back or hip pain, it's time for a new one. Medium firm mattresses are ideal for seniors. They support aging joints and keep your spine aligned. My uncle splurged on a memory foam mattress with a cooling layer, and he says it's like sleeping on a cloud that knows his name. Pillows matter just as much. They should keep your neck in line with your spine, not propped up like you're watching a movie. A contoured pillow or one with adjustable fill can be a game changer. My aunt got a cooling gel pillow, and she calls it her sleep savior. Temperature is a big player. The ideal sleep environment is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, cool enough to feel cozy under a blanket but not stuffy. If your room runs warm, try a fan or crack a window. My mom uses a small oscillating fan that doubles as a noise buffer. Speaking of noise, it's a sleep stealer. Traffic, a snoring partner, or a neighbor's barking dog can jolt you awake just as you're drifting off. A white noise machine is a lifesaver. My uncle got one that sounds like a gentle stream, and he says it's like camping without the bugs. Soft foam earplugs are another option, especially ones designed for long-term comfort. Light is another culprit. Even a sliver of streetlight or early morning sun can disrupt your sleep cycles. Blackout curtains are a budget-friendly fix. My cousin found a pair online for $15, and they've transformed her dad's sleep. If curtains aren't an option, a sleep mask works wonders. My mom got a silky one with a lavender scent, and she says it's like a mini spa every night. If you're tech-inclined, consider smart bulbs that dim gradually in the evening to mimic sunset. They're a bit pricier, but worth it for light-sensitive sleepers. Declutter your space to seal the deal. A tidy bedroom feels like a deep breath, while a cluttered one can make your mind race. Keep only the essentials: your bed, a nightstand, a lamp. Move laundry baskets, exercise gear, or stacks of magazines to another room. My uncle had a pile of old tools in his bedroom corner, and we moved them to the garage. He said the room felt lighter, and please, ban electronics from the bedroom. The blue light from phones or TVs is like a caffeine shot to your brain, delaying sleep. My uncle moved his TV to the living room, and he says it's the best decision he's made in years. If you're on a tight budget, start small. Swap out a lumpy pillow, add a $10 sleep mask, or rearrange furniture for a calmer vibe. Every change counts. By crafting a bedroom that feels like a retreat, you're inviting sleep to take center stage. It's like telling your body, this is where dreams come to life. Habit 3. Watch what and when you eat and drink. Let's head to the kitchen for habit number 3. Being mindful of what you eat and drink, especially in the hours before bed. This one's huge, because your diet can either pave the way for sweet dreams or keep you up battling heartburn or a racing mind. My dad was my crash course in this habit. He's 71, loves his late night snacks, and used to chow down on spicy nachos and cola at 9 p.m. like he was at a Super Bowl party. No shock, he'd spend half the night tossing and turning, either from heartburn or feeling wired. We had a heart-to-heart, made some tweaks, and now he's sleeping deeper and waking up ready to tackle his crossword puzzles. Here's what we learned and how you can put it to work. First, timing is everything. Aim to finish your last meal or snack 2 to 3 hours before bed. A heavy dinner right before sleep can lead to indigestion, acid reflux, or that stuffed feeling that makes you restless. If you're hungry, go for something light and sleep-friendly. A small bowl of oatmeal with a sprinkle of cinnamon is perfect. It's easy on the stomach and packed with magnesium to relax your muscles. A banana is another star. Its potassium and tryptophan promote calmness. My dad loves a handful of almonds that are satisfying and have just enough protein to keep hunger at bay till morning. Drinks are a major factor. Caffeine is the ultimate sleep disruptor, so avoid coffee, tea, energy drinks, or even chocolate after lunch. Yes, chocolate's sneaky. It's got enough caffeine to keep you buzzing. My dad was a coffee fiend, but he switched to decaf in the afternoon, and it's been a game changer. Herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint are fantastic alternatives. Chamomile's apigenin helps you relax, and peppermint soothes digestion. My cousin brews a pot of peppermint tea every evening, and she says it's like a signal to her body to wind down. Alcohol is another trap. A glass of wine or a beer might make you drowsy at first, but it messes with your sleep cycles, causing you to wake up in the middle of the night or feel groggy in the morning. Stick to water or warm milk instead. My mom loves a small mug of warm milk with a dash of vanilla. It's nostalgic and calming. And here's a big one for seniors. Watch your fluid intake in the evening. Waking up to use the bathroom multiple times is a sleep killer. Try to hydrate mostly during the day. Aim for most of your water before dinner and ease up in the evening. My mom started carrying a water bottle during the day to front-load her hydration, and it's cut her nighttime bathroom trips in half. If you're still getting up a lot, talk to your doctor. It could be an overactive bladder or a medication side effect. Avoid spicy or greasy foods at night, especially if you're prone to heartburn. They can irritate your stomach, particularly when you're lying down. My dad swapped his nachos for a sliced apple with a smear of peanut butter, and he says it's just as tasty without the burn. If you deal with reflux, try elevating the head of your bed by a few in-chest-stack books under the bed frame. If you don't have an adjustable base, my aunt did this, and she says it's like night and day for her comfort. Here's a quick tip to start tonight. Skip caffeine afternoon and swap your evening snack for something light, like a banana or a small yogurt. Keep a food journal for a few days to see how your choices affect your sleep. By being mindful of what and when you eat and drink, you're setting the stage for uninterrupted rest. It's like giving your body a clear path to glide into dreamland. Habit 4. Get moving during the day. Habit number 4 is one I'm super excited about: staying active during the day. I know, exercise might sound daunting, especially if you're dealing with creaky joints, low energy, or just the weight of a long day. But hear me out, having a little movement can transform your sleep and lift your spirits. My neighbor, Mrs. Larson, is 79 and my personal hero. Every morning, she takes her dog, Rusty, for a 20-minute walk around the block, rain or shine. She says, it's not just for Rusty, it tires me out in the best way, clears my head, and helps me sleep like a baby. She's right on the money. Research shows that regular physical activity regulates your circadian rhythm, reduces stress, and makes your body crave rest at night. For seniors, it's like a natural sleep aid with a side of joy. You don't need to join a gym or run a 5K. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes of moderate activity most days. Walking is the gold standard. It's free, low impact, and you can do it anywhere. Grab a friend, listen to a podcast, or just enjoy the scenery. My mom started walking with her neighbor, and they've turned it into a daily catch-up session. She says it's as good for her soul as it is for her body. If walking's tough, try chair exercises or gentle yoga. YouTube is packed with free videos. Just search senior chair yoga or low-impact exercise for seniors. My uncle does a 15-minute chair routine, and he says it's like hitting the reset button on his day. Swimming or water aerobics are fantastic if you have access to a pool. They're easy on the joints and great for circulation. Even household chores like gardening or vacuuming count. Mrs. Larson spends hours tending her flower beds, and she says it's better than any treadmill. If you're new to exercise, start small. 5 minutes of marching in place or stretching is a great beginning. Timing matters. Morning or early afternoon is ideal, as exercising too close to bedtime can leave you too energized to sleep. And here's a bonus: get outside when you can. Natural sunlight helps reset your body clock, making it easier to feel sleepy at night. Even sitting on your porch for 15 minutes while sipping coffee counts. My dad started eating lunch outside, and he says it's made him feel more in sync with the day. Safety first. Check with your doctor before starting something new, especially if you have conditions like arthritis or heart issues. Wear supportive shoes. Stay hydrated and listen to your body. Want a quick starter? Try this. Stand up, march in place for 1 minute. Then do 5 gentle arm circles. Repeat 3 times. It's simple, safe, and gets your blood flowing. By moving your body, you're not just helping your sleep, you are boosting your mood, energy, and confidence. It's like telling the world, I'm here and I'm thriving. Habit 5. Manage stress and worries. We've reached habit number 5, and it's a big one. Managing stress and worries. If you've ever lain awake at night with your mind racing, fretting about health, finances, or family, you know how stress can steal your sleep. For seniors, these worries can feel heavier, but there are ways to lighten the load and reclaim your nights. My Aunt Clara taught me the power of this habit. She's 72 and went through a tough time a few years ago, worrying about her husband's health and their retirement plans. She'd lie in bed, her mind spinning like a hamster wheel, unable to shut it off. One day, she started a simple practice: journaling. Every night, she'd spend 5 minutes writing down her thoughts, fears, hopes, even random grocery lists. It was like unloading her brain onto the page so it didn't follow her to bed. Within a week, she was sleeping better, and she says it's like having a therapist on her nightstand. Stress is a sleep saboteur. Especially as we age, our brains can get stuck in a worry loop, keeping us awake or waking us up at 3 a.m. The good news: you can train your mind to let go. Journaling is a fantastic start. Keep a notebook by your bed and write for 5 minutes before lights out. It doesn't have to be polish, just let your thoughts spill out. My mom writes about her day, her garden, or even what she's cooking tomorrow. If writing's not your thing, try talking to a trusted friend or family member earlier in the evening. Saying your worries out loud can shrink them down to size. Relaxation techniques are another powerful tool. Deep breathing is my go-to. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do this for a minute and you'll feel your shoulders drop and your heart rate slow. My aunt uses a free app called Calm, which has guided meditations tailored for seniors. Even 5 minutes of focusing on your breath or imagining a peaceful place like a quiet beach or a shady forest can shift your mind away from stress. My cousin tried this and says picturing her childhood farm is like a mental reset button. Gratitude practice is a gem, too. Before bed, jot down 3 things you're thankful for that day. They can be big, like a visit from your grandkids, or small, like a perfect cup of tea. My dad does this, and he says it's like ending the day with a smile. It rewires your brain to focus on the positive, crowding out worries. If stress feels overwhelming or you're grappling with anxiety or depression, don't hesitate to reach out to a counselor or therapist. It's like going to the doctor for a sprained ankle. Your mental health deserves care, too. Many communities offer senior-friendly counseling, and telehealth makes it easier than ever. Let's try a quick relaxation exercise together. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if you'd like, and take a deep breath in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Repeat 3 times. Feel that calm settling in. That's your body saying, we're ready to rest. By managing stress, you're clearing the path for sleep to come naturally. It's like tucking your worries into a drawer so you can slip into bed with a quiet mind. Well, friends, we've covered a lot today. 5 simple habits to help seniors sleep better. A soothing bedtime routine, a cozy sleep environment, mindful eating and drinking, staying active, and managing stress. These habits aren't instant fixes, but with a little patience, they can transform your nights and recharge your days. I want to share one last story. A year ago, my mom was convinced her restless nights were just part of getting older. She'd wake up tired, dragging through her mornings, and it dimmed her usual spark. But she started small, swapping her evening coffee for chamomile tea, taking short walks, and journaling her thoughts. Now, she's sleeping deeper, waking up with energy, and even planning a road trip with her sister. It's like she's rediscovered her zest for life, and it all started with a few small steps. Here's my challenge to you. Pick one habit, maybe that bedtime routine, or a daily stretch, and try it for a week. Write down how you feel, and then add another. Sleep is a journey, and every step forward counts. If you're watching for someone you love, try one of these habits together. My mom and I started doing evening stretches as a ritual, and it's become our special time to connect. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people who need it. Subscribe for more tips on living your best life, and drop a comment below. Tell me which habit you're excited to try, or share your own sleep secrets. I'd love to hear from you. And if you know someone who could use better sleep, share this video with them. Let's spread the gift of restful nights. Until next time, here's to peaceful sleep and vibrant days. Sweet dreams, friends.